is Christmas Eve. I'm in my Grinch PJs. Yay. It's pretty early. I just made a cup of tea. I think the house is just about starting to wake up. So I'm going to set the table for a little breakfast and just have a quiet morning with the family. I'm going to go meet up with my best friend from high school today. We will go for our traditional Christmas walk and swap presents this morning. I'm very excited to see her. I also have to run and visit my parents at the gravesite and set down some flowers. I always do that too. And I think Augusta is going to go with me. Then she can drop me off at my friend's parents' house. Very nice. And then for tonight, it is going to be just Lars and I and the girls and my mother-in-law and Augusta's boyfriend's coming over for Christmas dinner. And yeah, so we will see what the day brings. Hopefully lots of Christmas joy and peace. I wish you a very Merry Christmas wherever you are in the world. And if you're celebrating or not, just a very happy December. And thank you for being here. And of course, today we also have a new viewer of the day. And I will introduce that person to you a little later today. Hello, I've just gotten the blankets out because Janetta gave me a great idea. Let's compare the blankets and chat a little bit about the similarities and the differences and maybe what I like the most. That's a hard question, but I will turn the camera around and show you a little bit of, or chat a little bit about what I'm thinking. There we go. There's lots of noises in the background. That's just Christmas. Everybody's getting ready. The dishwasher's going. Yeah, all that stuff. So here's where I'm at with this year's blanket. I'm at color 23 for the first time. I will add, I have, let's see if I can show you. I have 8 squares this way and I will have 6 squares this way. Same thing with this one from last year. So last year was a mitered square blanket, and this year's blanket is knit in sections. There, and then I will add the border up here when I am done. And of course, a border on this side out here too is what I will end up with. Well, let's talk some of the similarities first. What I like is that I knit one square each day. I like that the stripes are framed by the borders and the edging right here. I like the fact that I can weave in my ends as I go along. That's also a similarity. I think the main difference for me is that when I knit the mitered square blanket, I start in one corner. Like if this was my starting corner, this would be my number 1, and then 2, 3, and 4, and then just build on like that. And that means that I can just make it as big as I would like. So like if I had stripy scraps, I could just add that. And with this one, at least the way I figured it out, there's probably other ways. I would have to know the size of the blanket I want to knit before I start. Because I start knitting this border and then add the squares to that. So I can make it wider or longer. Yeah, I can make it longer, but I cannot make it wider without having to sew it together. So yeah. And well, the difficult question. I might have to turn the camera around for that one, because now we've seen the blankets. Which one do I like the best? I don't know. For me, it's kind of like the same, because they're both lots and lots of garter ridges, and that's what I like. So if I knit the mitered square, I still have to pick up stitches here and there. And same with the section blanket. So I don't really know. I guess it would depend on the look that I would want. And I like the look of them both. I think they have each their place. So I don't really know if I can pick a favorite. But I will say that the one that I'm going to immediately cast on another one for is a mitered square blanket with the advent that I have from Christina Bieck. Do I find the mitered square a bit more mindless? Maybe. But the other one is too. Once you've knit the first square, it's just knit and go. So yeah, I just really enjoy knitting them both. Yeah, I think that's going to be my conclusion. I like them both. Apologies for not being able to pick, but that's the way it is. And as long as I have you, I would like to introduce you to the viewer of the day. It's actually kind of funny because today the viewer of the day is also an Anne. I will put up the comment right here so you can see it. She has mentioned a couple of songs, one of which is like an overlay music in a lot of the episodes, so I've chosen not to play that one, but instead the other one that she has wished for. So thank you so much, Anna, and thank you all so much for playing along. I am sure that I will do this again some other time during the year, but definitely for next Christmas, because it has been so much fun for me and such an inspiration to get to play some of your favorite songs, not just the ones that I pick myself. I've learned some new songs as well, and it's just very lovely. So I do invite you all to sit back, relax, and let your stitches flow. we're getting ready for lots of family time. But we just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas, right, Ella?
Yes.
Yes. So from all of us to all of you, we wish that you have yourselves a very merry little Christmas. I invite you all to sit back, relax, and let your stitches flow. It's almost time for Christmas dinner, so let's have chocolate. We have 4 to choose from today. There's 4 in there today. But we are going to taste the one with sea buckthorn. I liked it.
I like it, but not a lot.
You don't like it?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna end with a disagreement. Aw.
Maybe.
What'd you give it?
3.
3?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it a 4. Maybe even 4.5. I liked it. It was fresh.
Agree to disagree.
All right, fine. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.